The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. Pretty nice move, but not a ton of space there. They stop him shy of the 25. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
On second down, here's Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Stafford to Jones, enough for a Lion first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. To throw on second down is Stafford. He's got LeGarrette Blount. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Hurry up, get set. Hey, boys, we got four down.
Stafford now to throw. And Wilson has it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 18 yards there and a first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
You ready? Blue 60. 21. Shift.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily, you're right, but he did there. Throwing is Stafford. Screen play, Johnson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a third down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down.
I got him. Back to mine. I got him. Hey, 4 down, tag 53.
From the gun, here's Stafford. It's caught. Jones. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17.
Hey. Set. Wait, 80.
They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Set. Lady. Check the backer. Pack 54.
Again, it's Johnson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is third down.
3 down. Set. Blue 60. Hey, give me radar. 59 Mike. Check. 59. Block it.
Just beating the play clock. Stafford. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. This is a 26-yard attempt. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts? What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
21. 13. 13. White 20. White 80. Watch 88. Check 4. Check 4. 1, Omaha. Check, check. 40's Mike. 40's a Mike. 40's a Mike. 11. 11. 13. 13.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And no, incomplete. Boy, they took a shot there on the first play, tried to start it out with a bang, but it's second down.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
6. 4 down. 4 down. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Motion. 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 13. 13.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. Pass incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Black 80! White 80! Hey, go! 13! 13!
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Looking for Garcon, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And the return will stop right around the 25. Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, as the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2. They take over 1st and 10 in excellent field position here. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far. And after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Let's get it. Let's go. 22! Set! Lady!
Stafford. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by the former Super Bowl MVP, Malcolm Smith. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, I used to play quarterback in high school. I can do this. Until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
White. 4 down. Black 80! 180! 1, Omaha. I'll send you. Here we go. Hurry up. 6. Black.
After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. Fighting to stay on his feet. It's a foot race. 30. 10. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 77 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Gold now out to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Set. Blue 80. 21. Pass 54.
Back to throw. Stafford. Forced out to his left. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. LeGarrette Blount was the intended target. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Alert. 3 down. Set. 180. Check 99.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards. On 1st down, Stafford here. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down.
Tight right. Set. 250. We're rolling. White. Hey, tag 50 left.
From the 50, Stafford. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. He's got daylight. The 20. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Gold to add the extra point. Gold with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So here come the Lions now. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Here's Stafford. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Big 20. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Hey, we're good. Tag 53. Here we go.
2nd and 10. Stafford again. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And he's in for the 49ers score. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you're talking about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the lead is up to 18 now. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Wilson snags it left side. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Completes it to Blunt. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Here we go.
Now a first down throw. Stafford eluding the pressure right. His throw incomplete. So 1:56 to play in this first half. My good friend Charles and I right back at you after this. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Stafford buying time to his left. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Set. Waiting. Zebra. 3 down. 3 down. 59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check. 59.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Hey, we got ready. 4 down. Motion.
They are going to go for it. It's Stafford. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
We got 4. 180. 1 Omaha. 11. Mike's 42. 13. Black.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Going for the deep ball. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Nevin Lawson with a pick. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Let's go. Come on, man. Pick it up. Tight end right. 21.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Steps away to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit, right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Hey. 4 down. Set. Get away.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12.
Set. Waiting. Let it go here.
Operating from the gun, Stafford, and that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Sam Martin now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10.
Mike 40, Mike 40. Check. 21. 11. Slam. 40's Mike. 6.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
12. Black. Check Mike 40. Here we go. 21. 6. Check 37. 11.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Nevin Lawson with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
Hey, go here. Hurry.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he fends him off. Flushed out right. Space to maneuver at the 40. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice 1st half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made
21,
defensively.
21. 11. Under 10. 10. 6. Mike's 4-2. 13. Man, I got you. 11.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the 1st half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the 1st target of the 2nd half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
13.
Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Trent Taylor there. And it's 3rd down.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
You're on an island. Go ahead. Hey, watch 28. 11. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. 6. Motion. 11. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. And that's incomplete. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus on the whole
that's
thing.
true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. On the return, it's Tate. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Lions will take over. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter three.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%.
All right, here we go, here we go. Double tight, double tight. Everyone's got four down. Set, got a 20. 56 is the mic. 21. Big stop, let's go.
Stafford on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Back to the air. Stafford on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. The Lions on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5.
10, red 80. Mike 56, Mike 56.
From the gun, here's Stafford. To the right and complete to Galladay. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
Trips right. Set. Waiting.
From the gun, Stafford, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kwan Williams. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Well, from what we've seen thus far, this is not a formula for winning football. When you have more turnovers than points scored, that's a tough way to try and win a game.
Chinese on the Ringo. Chinese on the Ringo. 13. Go. Wait, 80. 13. No. Me. 6. 53's the mic. 50. 11. White.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And that'll bring up second down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away.
13,
Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Hey, come on. 12.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jarek McKinnon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Glover Quinn there on the stop.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
13. 13. White.
Garoppolo. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And the third down pass falls incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. So out now come the Lions. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
180.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Hey, go here! Tight end left. You got 3 down. Set! Lady! Jumbo, set!
Just beating the play clock. Stafford. Now he'll escape to his left. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
Hey, gun. 180. 11. Mike's 40.
On first down, Garoppolo. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Ziggy Ansah in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
11. Go ahead. 11. White. Dash, go now. 13. 11. Mike 40. Hey.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. He's going to let this one go deep. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Glover Quinn. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Now, they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Reuben Foster picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Hey, no, let's switch the mic right here. 13.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flush to his right, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
We got 4. 11. Hey, go. I got you, baby. I got you. Mike 40, Mike.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. That's the first catch of the game for Goodwin. It's a first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Garoppolo now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Hey. 4 down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, and now he bowls him over. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Here we go. 11. White. Hey, alert 3. 40's Mike. 40's Mike.
Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. Being chased. Now the ball comes loose. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
On the ball. 3 down.
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. Staying on his feet. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. The Lions on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey. You got 3. You got set.
Now Stafford. Dancing to his left. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Here's Sam Martin now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. .46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, That's difficult for a team to handle.
Yeah, difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Ezekiel Ansah in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
Here we go.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the
11,
sack.
11. Four down, 11, 11, 11, 11. Go ahead. 12, 12.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 23 yards on the play. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Garoppolo on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
11, 11, 11, 11. 13, 13.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Go ahead.
They go play action here on 1st down. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Hey, go. 13, 13. I got him. He's mine.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
The Niners on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and goal.
12, 12. Mike 42, check.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover. there as his guys will get the football back. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at the 20. After the interception, here's Stafford. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And down he'll go at the 25. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Middle. Set. Zebra. Zebra. Mike 5'9",
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. Forced out to his left. The left side completion to Jones. That goes for a gain of 31. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
We got three, fellas. We can set. 180. Hey, give me that. I need it. If we come right there. All right, here we go.
On 1st and 10, Stafford eluding the pressure right. Looking downfield for Jones. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's problem. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Here we go. 180. You go tight. You got tight. Hey, gun. Tight right there. Mike 42. 12. Squeeze, double.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
11.
Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. And my goodness, another interception. It's the 2014 NFL interception leader, Glover Quinn. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
Set. 180. 56, right there, 56. Hey, I'm coming after you.
Here's Stafford now on second down. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. That one goes for 36 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Hey, tag 50 left. White 7.
Looking to throw on second down. Stafford, the completion to Ritta. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout, as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Mike 5-9, Mike 5-9.
Again, it's Stafford. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Luke Wilson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. Oh, he pulled it right. It's no good. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. So we race the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
Here we go. Set. 280. 56 to Mike. 56 is to Mike. 22.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Solomon Thomas in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. This man's been a fan favorite in the Bay Area for a while. First with Stanford, now with San Fran.
The number 3 pick out of Stanford last season, his versatility is the key to his success. Whether he's playing defensive tackle, defensive end, line him up over the nose in passing situations, he usually uses his quickness to get to the quarterback.
Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play, as we'll get a timeout. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. The Lions on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 16. Out of the gun, Stafford. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Reuben Foster picks it. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Now McKinnon. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Get set! 12, 12.
And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Niners, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.